I'm getting ready to go to bed, and I can't lie to my people. I have a confession. I sold XRP when it went up to 240 because the guy who told me to buy it told me that I should sell it because he thought Circle would compete with him, and he was unhappy with it. It's up 60% since I sold it, and I would have made millions, and I want to cry, and I don't own it anymore. Even though I was like the leader of the XRP army, I sold it. Good night.
Who knows, maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
And as President Trump has directed, we are going to keep the U.S. the dominant reserve currency in the world, and we will use stable coins to do that.
They want a central bank digital currency, soak everything up from the banks, which they don't like. Then the central bank will have all the money, and they'll, find who to lend it to. And there are various levels of these plans, but that's an idea that's been floating out there for a long time. And central bank digital currencies in some form, maybe stable coins, are coming. If we had stable coins that are treasury backed, it does the same thing.
Blockchain technology, Web3, will transform every single industry in the same way that the internet has transformed every single industry over the last 30 years.
So Bill delivered, and we have partnered with him to deliver here in the House, and now tomorrow, President Trump gets to sign into law his first of several bills to come that will help make America an incredible leader globally in digital assets. And with that, let me...
Genius Act, which you noted, has passed through Congress and will be sent to the President's desk. I believe the House is voting on it. If they haven't, they should be passing it. We know we have the votes, and we expect it to get to the President's desk, and we are planning a signing ceremony tomorrow afternoon. All of you will get more details on that.
For far too long, America's digital assets industry has been stifled by ambiguous rules, confusing enforcement, and the Biden administration's anti-crypto crusade. But President Trump and this Congress are correcting course and unleashing America's digital asset potential with historic, transformative legislation. President Trump promised to make America the crypto capital of the world, and today, we delivered.
For foreign issuers to issue into the U.S. unregulated for 3 years. I think that's a really big risk here. It essentially puts U.S. companies that are coming through the front door at a disadvantage. And I was watching earlier this week when Bob Diamond said, look, the mature companies want to be regulated.
Right.
By giving this 3-year exemption for foreign issuers. Yes. Right. It's a really big loophole in Genius. Part of it is just there's time between enactment and when the act becomes effective. That's 18 months. And then they've built in another 18 months.
Why would we give, overseas entities issuers a break that you don't have to meet the same standards that you do if you're doing it from the United States?
It's an important question. It's something I think a lot of regulators and others have been highlighting as a real important defect.
That's a good question.
Going to a different economy. And we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year, 6 to 8% of global GDP, is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids' books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin pulling back, guys. Don't forget we have options today. And we're definitely going to be pulling back big next week. So I don't want to hear, why are we pulling back after we got all these bills passed? Guys, we know when we pump, we know when we pull back. That's not going to change until we get real use cases in this economy. And that is definitely coming. But remember, this is a plan that moves in phases. And then we also have stocks slightly pulling back. We also see yields being pushed down, being manipulated down. And don't forget, if you're part of the Stock Patreon, look at your calendar. This is a third Friday, so we know we have options today also in stocks. So guys, when it comes to stocks and cryptos, we should know when we're going to be pumping and dumping, because it's like clockwork. And then, of course, make sure you're paying attention to big news that'll move a crypto or a stock. But we have Trump signing a stable coin bill today. And this is a 1913 moment that you get to witness, that you get to educate your kids, grandkids about. Guys, we are definitely living history. This is a movie, but the sheep have no clue. It is unbelievable. You can't make this stuff up. They stay distracted on things that don't matter, and their life is about to change as of today. We're going to see this fourth industrial revolution move so fast over these next few years, we're going to wonder what happened. And the sheep are going to get left behind. Remember, guys, you don't want to fall on the wrong side of history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Coinbase gets back up to that record, hasn't hit since 2001. And guys, remember, it took Coinbase 4 years to get back to this space. And this is what investing is about. It's all about when you get in. And when we look at Circle, we see Circle pop. But we know they're going to come right back down. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now being pushed down, as I explained. We have the dollar right now pulling back. We have volume in crypto. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $193 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take this economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, make sure you watch the video I did last night. It is so important because we're starting to see the technology, these corporations, all of them working together. There is no competition. They're working together to push this fourth industrial revolution along. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Trump continue to ride the Fed and Jerome Powell. Why? Because we have a $10 trillion monster that has to get refinanced at the end of this year. Trump has already stated he's going to try to do it short term and then do another refinance later as yield rates drop. But either way, we have to pay. And that means the economy is going to take a hit. And these tariffs and then plus the debt is going to cause more layoffs. But guess what? They cause a problem, wait for the reaction, and run in with a solution. As we start seeing the people get laid off from the economy, we're going to start seeing the machines come in. And guess what? Productivity is going to pick up because these robots don't call out sick. They work 24/7. They don't talk back. They don't need health care. And they don't quit. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And we have Russia sets 2026 launch date for the digital ruble. And everything is set up for all these countries to be set for the digital economy in 2028 to 2029. And guys, that's when that free money comes in. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin spot ETFs down right now as I'm doing this video. Ethereum spot ETFs right now are up. And we have BlackRock files to add staking to a spot Ethereum ETF. And like I told you guys, once we get that staking for that Ethereum ETF, Ethereum will definitely take off. We know the banks have their hands all over Ethereum. And then we have Canary Capital has filed with the SEC to launch a stake injective ETF. And guys, what do I teach you? Follow the money. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Ripple co-founder Chris Larson moves nearly $30 million worth of XRP to Coinbase as token nears all-time highs. And there's nothing wrong with you taking some profits. And this is the perfect time to do so. What I teach you? Follow the money. Now we have Russia's Sberbank will offer crypto custody services for domestic businesses. And even though we have the drums are beating in Russia, guess what they're doing? Moving along this new digital economy right along with Ukraine. Now we have Australia's block earner launches the country's first Bitcoin-backed mortgage following a regulatory win that cleared crypto-backed lending, offering home buyers a new path into the property market. And all this is doing, guys, is pushing the adoption for this new digital economy, getting us over to a cashless society. Also, tokenization. Everything is going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. And then lastly, we have OpenAI is testing in-chat shopping with partners like Shopify, a move that could challenge Google as more users turn to chatbots for product searches. And we'll have the bots along with the AI agents with these stable coins doing the shopping for you. And we know these big banks and big corporations are going to use these bots and AI agents to leverage their products to keep the price up. So even though something is not selling, they can make it seem like it is selling. So therefore, they can drive prices up. If you use your imagination inside this new digital economy, we know technology can be used for good or evil. And it is a lot of evil things they can do when it comes to the fourth industrial revolution. And that's the reason why the crypto teacher teaches you to make sure you stay educated on this technology, because you don't want to fall for the devil's tricks. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.